Welcome. This is going to be a very short video. I found something out. You can lubricate items, but it's in a specific way that doesn't really make a lot of sense to some. I just wanted to help a little bit. But to lubricate, you have to have the bottle in here, and then the item that you want to lubricate in here. You can't just put the item here and expect it to lubricate. That's the problem. Now, when you lubricate it, you could possibly like re-lubricate it again by taking, your already lubricated, item and lubricate it already. I don't know if you can like take away all the oil and put it back in a bottle. You could probably do it again and re-lubricate it, and then it would have lubricate times 2. You could make speed boots. So like you could take boots, for example, you could take your boots, have lubricate, you can lubricate them, for example. Sorry, that's my fault. Okay, it doesn't work with the boots. That's nice to know. But my question is, how do you get amber? I think this may require you to take the ore and then place the ore here. And it may require you... I'm not sure because I haven't tested this in a little bit. But I think you may have to take the ore. And you may have to smelt it maybe. So like a furnace, for example. Furnace. Let me take a normal furnace. This is a normal furnace. What the U are. Okay. Take our furnace. Then take coal. We'll take a coal block. And then I'm not sure if this will work or not. But take this. Okay, no, it doesn't work. But you can get the toxic from getting a poisonous potato oil that you can get from poisonous potatoes. So nice to know that. But that's the problem. That may be a problem with people who want to lubricate. I think if you're going to need to, turn something into like, if you need to lubricate, this is the way to lubricate. So this is lubricated. Now I have a question. If you're gonna turn something into a specific item, so like if you're gonna turn it into this gem, do you have to use the fletching table instead? That's probably another question I may have to find out in this video. But that's like one I think a few YouTubers may have had, or if you were watching YouTubers do this video, this have been an issue. You don't use this and you don't place it in here. You do the opposite. And I think that's kind of stupid, but I guess that's how it works. Well, looks like this is where. But basically, it's like how the potato makes the lubricant, makes the oil. You do the same thing with this, it'll make the lubricant. You can't use boots. I don't even know why that's a thing. You can't use the boots because that would be funny. You may be able to use iron boots though. I'm not sure though. We'll find out ourselves if we take our lubricant and place our boots in here. Oh yes you can. Now I wonder if it acts like ice if we walk. Okay, it does act like ice. So that's nice to know. So ice, that's like ice. So basically, the more lubricant you put on this, the more faster you are, the more crazy you can be. So that's probably another question someone may have had, or some YouTubers I've seen that had that same question. So I'm not entirely sure what you can do with the fletching table, but I think you can do a few things with the fletching table. You see here, this can't go in here. I I feel like you may have to put you put the feather, you need to put a feather. This looks like the proper thing you have to put in there. I feel like you need to first oh god. You first have to mine the ore. You get this specific stuff right here. You gotta do it in survival, but it doesn't technically work. And I think it evolves to probably use something else instead. Or it's just there. It says the fletching cloud clarity bug imprints into bully clear. Basically, I feel like this is more like something just to be funny, and it's not gonna work. But I'm not very sure if it will work. Let's say you could put a feather. It might be specifically, step by step. You have to do it step by step. So I'm gonna try putting a feather down here first, and then put this here. And I'm not entirely sure you have to you know, put like an emerald first, like for example, or actually, maybe you have to put amber in this slot. Okay, no. The only thing you can put in there is the amber in this slot. I'm not sure though. It doesn't feel like, why would they add that if it's not functional? I'm not sure though. But the only thing I found out that is some may have not known is just that's how the refinery works. You place the thing over here, and this will refine it into this will lubricate it. Kind of good because it kind of allows you to run faster, move faster. It allows you to be slippery. It's kind of funny, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. It doesn't work with the potato boots. That's just because the potato boots are, I actually don't know why, but I guess just because. The fries, um, you can't lubricate them. I don't think you can. I may try, but I don't think you can lubricate the fries. Because they're kind of the same as but I might be wrong. Nope, you can lubricate them.
What was that movie?
Can you fry them? No. You have to cook them in here, and I already know that. So, you first have to get some coal, place that there, and then you have to get yourself a fry, and it just cooks it up. I wonder if the lubrication will still stay in the fern. It will still have the lubrication. No, it does not. That's kind of weird, but I think that's normal, I guess. I do actually question if the fletching table is actually meant to craft the potato
Oh heck, that was
is craft
Jane Fonda
a
did.
different way. So
Way back,
maybe
I never
you
saw
have
this, Mama.
to use the
I'd
feather,
watch it with you.
the normal feather, the normal
TikTok?
stick,
You're watching?
and the normal flint.
Looked like there was a TikTok.
Oh.
You watching TikTok? You got a TikTok guys?
And the normal flint.
I googled it. I don't know why it was a TikTok.
You really want to stay off that
I
side.
did not go to TikTok.
I'm just saying.
I know. See, I was right here.
But I don't even know.
Did you just press play? It says YouTube.
Maybe you first have to buy something off the Fletcher. That might be why it doesn't work. Because it does technically show that you have to buy something from the Fletcher. Then can you technically place something in here? Because it shows a money sign. It says fletching ice clarity. Oh, Kraken imperates into jewel clarity. So I think it depends on like the clarity of the gem you found. So like, for example, your jewel needs to have a fletching ice clarity or a cran impetus into jewel clarity. It needs to have a jewel clarity. I can see there's different types of clarities for specific types of gems. That's why this doesn't show. So we need to have a clarity of a specific gem. That makes more sense now. If we look at it further, it kind of sounds like biggest bonus, but I think this is why this may be confusing, and I can see it now. Definitely because, you know, Minecraft doesn't actually show why something is confusing or not, but I can definitely see there are different types of gems, and I think clarities may help with the differences and stuff. So we gotta get like a specific clarity. So this one is the cloud clarity. This one is the abysmal clarity, and the visual clarity. This needs the ice Karen into jewel clarity. This is not the right clarity. This is not the right clarity, and this is not the right clarity, for sure. And this one's on. So we need to get the right clarity, and we may have to like pick the right one that has the right clarity. Okay, abysmal clarity. Okay, it doesn't work because I think there's probably should have a feather. Okay. No, that's not the right one. Abysmal clarity. Air bubble. Cloud clarity. Okay, it says fletching abysmal. Fletching abysmal clarity. Galactic tempers into blench clarity. Appearances. So this is cloud clarity, air bubble impurity. We need the fletching abysm galactic impurities. So we only got air temper. Oh, we need galactic. So we gotta break this until we get. Okay, we got into cloud clarity, but this is ender purity. Air bubble purity, but it's requires fletching hazel clarity with the two ice into ice clarity. This requires galactic appearance into. Okay, this requires the ice clarity to. Okay, no. This requires. Okay, nope. This requires abysmal clarity, but this is not the required impurities. Alright. impurities. Not the right 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 impurities. Nether impurities. But not the right impurities. Not the right impurities. Not the right impurities. Not the right impurities. Fishy. Purity. Not the right impurities. Not the right impurities. Not the right impurities. Not the right impurities. So, you need, okay, not the right impurities, not the right impurities, not the right impurities. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right impurities. What I think you have to do is find the right impurities of what you have. So, you know, there's different types of stuff. So, I may have to place this again, but I think there's different types of impurities. You gotta find those different types of impurities, and then when you find those different types of impurities, you can turn that into, you know, whatever you need it to be. So some of these maybe they're always gonna be bubble impurities. I think you gotta mine this in like different dimensions before it actually changes its impurity, but I think its impurities depend on like so like this is the nether impurities, so eventual clarity, air bubble, no, wait, that was air bubble, but okay, it doesn't matter. Air bubble, dual, but this one is the dual clarity, and we don't have a dual clarity. We have abyssal, we do have cloud clarity, we have eventual clarity, but it's not the air, it's not the right, it needs bowl clarity. Ice, no. Chemical impurities, no. 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 Okay, air, but this needs glimmering clarity, and we don't have glimmering clarity. No. 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 Nope. Okay. We gotta do it again. I want to keep it this way, but I'm just gonna mine this until we get like something like actually get a clarity that is possibly what we need. I want to test this out and see if we're right or not. If we're right or not. I could search up like, you know, different clarities, but like, I don't know if that will work or not. But I think this should be the right, like, this should help you guys in this update. This update kind of is confusing, but, you know, I think I know how it works now. I think, well, I think, that's not entirely mean, I know, but, yeah. So this won't fit until, like, you have this specific purity. It will turn this into a cloud clarity. So, and it's taking me a while, but I'm trying to get the correct clarity, or else we can't, like, this biome may not actually contain a Fletcher that actually, okay, air bubble, but it needs a ice clarity. What if a ice clarity requires you to have one of these on top of ice? So, ice. So, ice. And I'm going to place this ice around here. And then place this on top of ice. And then do this. That's my question. I'm not sure, though. You may need the refinery to make it. To make the ice clarity. So I am going to test. So the ice placed here. This placed here. Maybe no. No. This here and the ice here. Now I think you can make lubricated ice. That maybe is what we need. So I'm first going to, get out of survival here. And get some potato oil. That's actually one of the treatments that we needed. Oh. I think that's not an option we have. I am very confused in so many ways because I have no idea. I'm just following just by brain power. But sometimes brain power is not always helpful. Some of these require fire. Yep. So we got lubricated ice, and then that lubricated ice needs more. Then that lubricated ice needs more. So if I need some more oil, I'm gonna actually have like 2 bottles of oil. So that lubricated ice needs more oil. That makes more lubricated ice, and that lubricated needs more oil. And that makes more lubricated ice. Now I do wonder, because you got lubricated ice, if you break this lubricated ice, the ice that we made, and if you break it, okay, just make this nasty water. Oh no. But can you like use the lubricated? Okay, no. But it like says icy clarity, and I feel like that's to do with the ice biome. Maybe you gotta throw this on like ice, maybe? I'm not very sure how these work or how you're even supposed to do this, but I think you maybe have to like, you maybe have to throw this. Maybe you have to get the ice in the refinery here, and then you need the toxic. This feels like not even feels. It feels like I'm doing this wrong. Maybe you have to have like a special one. No, that's where the fletching table comes in. No. We're doing it wrong. I know we're doing it wrong. Like the fletching table shows this stuff. It's just not giving me what I'm hoping for. I really want that to give me the right one, but it's not for some reason. Well, we are in the biome where there might be this type of stuff, so Honestly, all you guys really know is lubricant, but you have to like get this stuff from the. You have to get impurities. Like you actually have to get a lot of impurities. You gotta like get these special impurities, or else you're not gonna be able to, you know. What is an impurity we do have? We only have air bubble impurities. But we do have different types of impurities. We have a clarities. But we don't, oh my god. I think I found one that was air bubble. If we find any air bubble impurities, we check for clarity. Because the clarities is for those air bubbles are very important. There's not that many. It's just like it's repeating the same stuff that I don't want it to repeat. Finding okay, insect impurity. Insect impurity. Insect impurity. Well, I was about to say lunar impurity. Okay. No. 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 I wonder if we can get an insect. What happens if I do slash item modify place modify entity? Okay, no, we're not doing. Okay, slash give item. Oh, at me Minecraft. What is the item called? Oh. I actually do not know what it was called. It was something, toxic resin. I don't know, I know what the toxic resin probably does. It's just, it's kind of hard to get this to work. Because it requires clarities and it requires specific purities. Because I can just place this in. I need the purity to work. I may not know. I may know, but I need someone else to do it. But this is just here for people who did not know. And I hope that helps YouTubers too, because I have the clarity based stuff is kind of issue. I wonder if you can like change specific purities on like how you craft them. So like if you take a crafting table for example, craft table, and you take crafting table, place it in here. This is not the right crafting table. Let me get the actual crafting table. Being table. Alright. Oh, wrong thing. Actually, place that there. Can you like turn specific resins. Okay, no, it's not like that. Alright. So, it depends. I don't know how you can make, something I really do not know how you can do is make the amber gem. I think the way you can make the way you can get amber gem is either, as so far as I think I know, I think the only way you can get an amber gem is by getting it by gathering, by just trading with a, villager. But that's all I really know. It could be you could get it from poisonous potato, or I could try see if that's a possibility. I'm not sure though. So let me just try using, let's just give ourselves a diamond pick. Let's just place like 2 of these, just in case. And just, okay, nah, that's not how it works. And I'm slow. Thank you, witch, for being there to ruin that moment. So, I don't think that's the ore that, is doing it. But, this is like a perfect time for others to find out. But there was like YouTubers that were kind of confused on how the refinery worked, or there were some I've watched that didn't even know what the fletching table worked. I think I know how it works. I just can't do it because I don't have that much time to actually do a full video on it. But I think that just helps a little bit if it did help you. I'm sorry, I'm making a lot of this stuff up, but I'm for sure, as I can see, it may work that way. You just have to find it out on your own. But it makes kind of sense because it shows like what's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to work. So I think that's basically it. That's all really is not known to anyone really. That is not easy to understand. Some of the stuff is not easy to understand, to like the floater. Now, the floater, maybe some people may say it's like the version of, it's like Minecraft took away create aeronautics, was like saying create aeronautics was a cool idea. Why not just make it in Minecraft? Some may say that. I say it's a great idea, but others may say Minecraft was just trying to copy from Create Aeronautics and took some stuff from Create Aeronautics when they should have just not have. Oh yeah, this also is kind of, I think I did this wrong. Oh no. Yeah, we didn't do it wrong. The torches don't work on it. Oh yeah, anything in this block will stay there. It's a floating T. I like it. Now, it only goes all the way up to the height limit, so depends. Also, by the way, I feel like, some of the snapshots where they were talking about where some people were talking about like bookshelves added because they showed it in a snapshot and it actually happened. I feel like they're going to do this with another dimension. They're going to add a new dimension. And it will be kind of similar to this. It won't be like this because this is a potato dimension. It was just like a joke. But, I really do want this to stay. They could have just dragged this thing down here, but they didn't. Or they could have moved this stuff closer, but they didn't. It's fine. There's no problem. The frying table works. For me, it doesn't for some reason, but it's supposed to work. So, like, you take your frying table, place it there, take yourself a potato, you take the normal food and you place it in here and it'll cook. I wonder if you can cook meat like how you normally would cook. Let me get the frying table again. Or can you only cook, or only you can cook meat, or you can't cook meat. I wonder if you can. Like, you can actually cook meat. If you can, I'm gonna be so surprised. Okay, you can. So, that would have been kind of cool if you could, but I'm fine with that. There's like no problem with that. The hot potato is what you expect. A hot potato. And yeah. There's nothing really that big in this update. Except the dimension and the boss. But everything else is not too big in this dimension. There are a ton of like cool things. I didn't even know this until now. But if you take yourself a lever with this. And you place this here. Acts like a little projectile. Yeah, it's like a homing missile. And a home on enemies. Pretty cool. But I didn't know that until now. So basically, if that helps you understand how the refinery works and what I think the fletching table, how the fletching table works, comment it down because it'll help a lot. It helps me know if I did it right or not. But basically, if you learned or not. Basically, yeah, the blaze rod I think you can do the same thing with. I'm not sure if you take a blaze rod, place it down here, and then take like lubricate, like take this, and then maybe you could, and then take your oil. Can you like do something with the oil in this? Does it make something? Okay, nah, it doesn't do anything. It takes the blaze rod and uses as like fuel. That's fine. There's like, I'm not really sure how the clarity and impurities kind of work together, but I feel like, you know, if you do it in a certain way, they may work together. I'm not sure if like the refinery does it well or not, but toxic beam, I don't even know how you can make the toxic beam. You may have to make it like, it may be like a drop or something from the boss, possibly. I don't even know the boss drops from the Mega Squad. From the Mega Squad, but, you know, I don't know. But I feel like the toxic beam is probably drops from the poisonous potato, the toxifying slab, or the plague whale slab or something, and it drops from it. I'm not really sure what the drops are, and the drop right from it. It makes sense, right? Like, these things shoot out beams. And I think you put a potato with this, and that's how you make it. But I'm not really sure if that's true or not. And I'm not sure, but it kind of makes sense. These shoot out beams. And it's a toxic creature, so not in a bad way, but not that bad toxic. Toxic creature. I don't know if it's like drops, so I could try like taking this potato peel and then just killing it. I wonder if you have to like right click on it. No, you don't. I don't know. Really, I have no idea. You just gotta like kill it or something and find out its drops. I want to cover as much as I can, but like I don't really have that much time to cover a lot, so that's why I couldn't do, you know, one thing. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, this is annoying. This thing. want to see your drops. Some mobs drop specific things, but it might be, you know how the Elder Guardian dropped something, and then these just drop like some small items. It may have like a small. Okay, I just learned something. Just out of the bat. Wait, did I? Okay, I think I had that in my inventory. They can also drop it. Mobs can actually drop the toxic-based stuff. So, I think the way you can get the toxic, and I may be wrong about this. Oh, cool. They literally have like a little table for you. I think I now know how this works. So if we take ourselves a fletching table, for example, and place our little fletching table here. Ours is a cloud clarity, so we need a cloud clarity, and it has to be fish. It's actually the most popular, is one of the popular ones, and it's the only one that always spawns. Fishy, and it's only, okay, this is a faint clarity. Some of the, it also depends on which biome you're in. So if we kill it in an ice biome, or a biome that's cold, cloud clarity, but this is the ender. Probably you get it from killing the elder. Possibly. I'm not really sure. Okay. If we got an abysmal clarity with a fishy impurity, we probably could have. But we did not. So, see, wouldn't work. We gotta find a fishy one, and it has to be the cloud impurity. Oh. Wait. We already have that. This will work. Okay. I think I know how. So, I think you can generate money. I think. I'm not sure. So you need a feather, right? Right? I need a feather. So let me get a feather. I want this video posted so actually YouTubers and you guys get to know, because this update was kind of confusing for me, and I think I now found out the confusing parts of this update. It gets used, that's kind of funny, and you can get money out of using it. So now we have a galactic, but we have a blemished clarity. So you can change your clarities, any like clarity based stuff you have. So I have the air abyssal clarity. I can change my air abyssal clarities to abyssal clarities with air bubble impurities, and I can turn those into galactics. So you can change your gems, your resins into into something else that you can use to trade off. You can use for other basic stuff. So I don't know the purpose for this is, but that's kind of cool to understand like how this works. So that's basically it. That's like the thing I wanted to talk about at the end. Like that was the thing. But that's kind of nice to know how this thing works because I had no idea, and I know there's probably a whole entire community not even understanding what that is. I might be slow and I didn't even know anyone actually knew, but that's basically it. I have not a lot of time, so I'm just gonna post it on YouTube so people can understand it. I'm not gonna edit it or anything. I'm sorry if I'm not gonna edit it because I don't have that much time to edit it. Plus, I tried editing it and that didn't work out. So I'm gonna be posting it on YouTube with the title. You get what I mean. So that's it. Bye. Peace out. Let me just.